Sees a couple more players than he really wants to fight, so he'll do a few shots of damage and then run back. And ENCE are not stopping. They want to commit through mid here.
Yeah, nice smoke to drop down towards the beacon. Allows them to turn in towards the right, towards the A bomb site. It's Brokey and Twist to defend. Flashbang takes Twist off the angle. Here comes that hit. Snappy a distraction and actually getting an entry as well. Oh, the dualies almost able to connect to third. They give Kerrigan the opportunity, and Rain is here with some quickness. Absolutely spectacular from FaZe, and they've shut down the hit.
Yeah, just some pious left. Maybe he has a clutch up his sleeve here. Top performer so far with that one map of play. Now he's drawn the conclusion. Will it be the 1v2 clutch though? Sampaius so low on health, no chances given over. Rops and Rain just staying disciplined in this. Not wanting to give him even a shot at this, and it looks very good for FaZe to close it out. Rain will do so, and that's a good pistol to find. Maybe taking too much damage for his own liking.
I feel like FaZe and Twist actually really like that battle from the bridge. There's a nice headshot over the top. Rop's gonna swing into action, or jump into action, whichever way you want to do it. Nice job from Snappy, but there's no chance really for ENCE to get back and take advantage of that kill on the B-bomb site.
Yeah, another thing the FaZe like to do is get aggressive in towards the A water around the canals and the boat and the bridge. I think that was kind of an early Anubis meta, and FaZe still love it. And we'll see if Snappy on this B site can cause a few issues. Kerrigan and Twists have gathered up with a double FAMAS setup.
Look at the damage from the scout, though. There's actually some easy cleanup kills. Oh, Twist goes down. Kerrigan falls next. Snappy's done it all.
Well done, Snappy. Quick 2 kills. Brokey's made his rotation over. He is the player with health. Rops is low and on an MP9, and so Brokey has to do all of the heavy lifting. He's picked up Snappy. Nerds the scout off the bomb plant and repositions around the other side of the obelisk. Get that bomb planted on default out for main side, where Sampaius can play this post plant. Nerds will slip away towards the jail. Brokey swings, the M4 connects, and now it is all on Sampaius. Time ticking on that bomb, and he is blinded, but slips away.
No utility left.
No util, and that is an issue, but there's still the player advantage. Sampaius impales Brokey, pulls out the Glock, and he will remove Rops as well. 1-1, and bite back with the force buy. It is Sampaius and Snappy who chime together. Coming in, you've got to find a way to fire yourself up as a player, and well, we're here at ENCE getting loud at least to celebrating that round victory. And Nerds, well, he's absolutely destroyed his own in-game leader, but he'll continue because he's on an absolute tear. Bloodlust from Nerds as they make their way through the B site. ENCE have this one. Too much bending.
Too much bending.
Nerds is good to have him here out on American soil. FaZe have the 2 save weapons, the 2 save rifles. But Brokey has the Deeg, and he's kissing in the smoke. He doesn't realize, and now he's seen a bit. Oh my goodness, it's not clean, and Brokey nearly recovers for 2, but he'll take the 1 kill that he's able to pick up, and Dihad trades it out.
Yeah, now Dihad gets to investigate in middle, spots 2 at least. What's the call from Snappy? They're already knocking on the door of the B bomb site. FaZe is going for this one. FaZe is going for this one for sure. Kerrigan holding off his push in. The Molotov going to keep him at bay a little bit longer. The bomb is dropped though. The bomb is far away. So they have this site. They can't plant. And it's all going to be down to kills, and this is allowing Snappy to activate and rotate around, but with the death of Nerds, Snappy's position is not nearly as strong as he would have liked. And Rops, of course, is on top of it.
Yeah, Rops is going to make quick work of that. To making Sampaius how good he is. Oh, great nades. And this is a key, this is a perfect round to display what Maui was talking about. ENCE have great utility on this map, and they completely obliterate the FaZe initial setup. Rops taken away. Brokey able to take a pick back on Madden, but Nerds is patient, and the smoke will cover off that cross from Temple.
Twist getting aggressive. Kerrigan's found Nerds over in middle. Are you aware of Dihad? Can you react fast enough? No. Good swing from Dihad, but look, they know the op is here. They know the op's in position, and Brokey's not going to get fooled by the little jiggle. So Sampaius to save his AWP as best he can. He's going to be challenged. Kerrigan's here in middle as well.
The player that barely stewed over the first few seconds of this round, and he will just about keep his life the entire time. No scope on Kerrigan through the doors.
And ENCE was really lining up for a hit if Snappy found any kind of success. Oh, and actually he goes through it anyways, and now they might pull the trigger. Kerrigan's out in the open. There's the peek. He's got no smoke covering him. It comes in just way too late, and Brokey, you got everything to do.
He throws the nade into Dark, and he's now got the pick as well as he tries to follow away. He is allowed to do so. He gets to the back of the platform. He's got lots of help now. He's got a support network of rifles around him.
There's their ability to work both bomb sites and shift between them. It's really, really good calling from Snappy. And even without the jump of Diha's lurk in towards A main, still just a solid execute in a 4-on-3. ENCE's T-side looking good.
Yeah, it's looking really good. And the thing about FaZe is at least they've saved a lot, so they keep having these guns to play with consistently, and a little bit of a curveball thrown into the mix. Double aggression in middle, Rop's part of that. And now they accelerate back into A. This time it's Brokey over here, and he is also cancelled out. Doesn't hit the shot, goes into the open, and gets caught by Sampayas. Rinse and repeat, hit the A site, and they've won the round again.
Listen, we just mentioned it. We had the B simulator to start the day. We're getting an A simulator now. I quite like it. You're getting a good glimpse at both bomb sites.
And Sampayas is having a great game here as well. Mao was touching on, he really likes how he finds impact as a T-sided AWPer.
But this might be where Snappy does his best work. You've really leaned on this A hit a number of times. You're throwing it at him again. They can still disappear and fall back. The bomb isn't committed.
Oh, that is sick from Diha. Nearly gets the second as well. It's a difficult angle to have to readjust to. And in the end, it ends in a better spot here. Carrigan's so far away.
And he's got no health. He can't go for this clutch.
Yeah.
He still has a really fun element. I like the mid portion of the map. I think the lurking capabilities there are super interesting between the bomb sites. This smoke pathway that Snappy's using kind of breaks up that idea.
They completely countered that exact setup really well there from Snappy. And now he's going to try and wrap around. They're so deep on the fountain. Brokey's not ready, but gets himself ready in time, composes himself, and Snappy is taken off the top of the fountain. Now Diha moves his body into play. Red elsewhere takes his teammate out of the round. Bomb starting to push forward towards this, really hoping that Diha can crack open one of these players in defense. Right now, this hold on A has been much better between Brokey and Rops.
Yeah, a very tense hold, though. There's Sampayas adding in. Are they going to realize the second player? Rops, oh, now they spot him through the wall. Good jiggle. Madden finds a push in middle.
Wow.
That's Twist. And again, the A bomb site is lost.
What a turnaround. Coming in from ENCE and Sampayas is again the difference maker. A great double kill. Carrigan and Rain now coming back in on this retake. There's been so many saves, Jason. You've got to at least attempt a round. And here they come. It's not going to be easy going into Sampayas' AWP. He's not missing much today. And Carrigan, he will try as he might, but Sampayas' might cannot be beaten right now. 9-3. What a start from the Spaniard.
Well, change in style. All 5 players towards the B bomb site. Here's the turn in. Carrigan misses the initial shot, blinded. No utility to prevent him from re-peeking, but it gives clear lines of sight over to find Rain. And now that Carrigan's isolated, he has to back off. And once again, just, missed shot. Didn't expect it that close.
That's my IGL right there, Snappy. Running through the smoke, getting into the ops face. Good work, Snappy, here on the double entry.
It's just these initial thrusts from ENCE are so good at finding the openings in these bomb sites so far in this game that FaZe has been in like this situation where they're lined up for a retake that they know just isn't possible. Go for it.
Suddenly possible out of that. And Twist on a nice double, and now they're running in. Madden's going to play from dark, and they're looking for him. Time is taking Madden with the first headshot, and now the time is over. Too far gone. The kit falls out of the hands, and so does Twist, alongside the entire round itself. But yeah, you're right. The explosions, it's too much to handle at the start of the rounds, and even then, an unlikely retake suddenly becomes possible. Unless Rain finds a mighty round out of the FAMAS. First on the D-Hop, bomb site under wraps, and Snappy. He only gets one. Carrigan will trade out this time, and FaZe have the advantage. They've just got to throw everything they've got at this and try and claim the 4th round of this first half. Madden stands inside of the site. Carrigan close by. Madden has now tracked him. Doesn't extend, doesn't give away his life, but Sampayas is forcibly removed. Rops gets a double from Dark, and now it is just Nerds outside. Covered by the smoke, and Carrigan straight onto that defuse. It's a full 10-second stick. Nerds close to denying, but FaZe will get that 4th round. What a brilliant T-side to watch in this first half from ENCE. They will leave with an 11-4 scoreline. Time to see if FaZe Clan can get back into this after this break. Here comes the pistol fight immediately towards the B side of things. And Twist is close to it with a P250. He's now holding down this angle, and Snappy is going to swing and try and fight as he might. Twist comes out on top. Nertz is covering off dark side, but Madden hasn't been checked, and they don't look for him, but he whips a lot of them, and that gives Twist a chance to trade out. What a pistol so far from the Canadian, and he is swinging, he is continuing, and Rops is now assisting. It's just Deha left, and FaZe have this pistol.
Yeah, that was looking horrible the longer it went on. Aggression in B main, aggression in dark as well, but you could see FaZe creeping ever closer, and one kill just gives them the go button. Dia falls for free. Twist with a quad kill in the round. Swaps out for Doolies. That's my boy. 11-5.
Hell yeah. Does all that with a P250, switches out to Joel Brothers.
Hell yeah. Both pistols now go the way of FaZe. They lost the second round in the first half.
Yeah, they didn't quite look good in that second inning. There's a force buy coming up again from ENCE here, so you're going to see the FAMAS come out for Nerds.
Oh.
But that was filthy from Twists. And it closes it right at the end. And when Twist is having a good round, Broky's going to take some deep mid control. There's a bit of more of an advanced setup on the CT side here from Deha on A, and he's about to peek on out into the fight. Good first kill. Really important trade there from Robs.
Yeah, well, now all the pressure's on Madden. Oh, the mid swing. Brokey spots him. Kerrigan's close up with the Molotov. Ooh, Kerrigan jumps right through it. Did Madden hear that? Because this is quite a route. Oh, you're in trouble, Snappy, but he somehow wins it. Gun comes out just at the perfect moment. And that's going to stall FaZe's attack.
Yeah, they know the play, and the reaction from Nerds is to take the B-main control, so they obviously know how to play this situation very well. Madden's going to come on over. Good util from Twist. That's actually given them a chance. That molly and the kill give them a small window of opportunity, but now the bomb is gone. So is Twist.
No
and
time.
Robs has no time to hop over, get it back, and get the bomb down, and would have to then cross the op as the first obstacle anyway, and he's not going to pass that. So 12-7.
5-round lead. ENCE their first round on the CT side.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, Sampaius is just having a great time. He's confident. He goes for the mid peak. The smoke is up. He's very quick, accurate. And that's another great opener for ENCE off the back of Sampaius. That's his 20th kill of the game so far in this particular round.
And nothing's happening on the map right now. They're not really challenging. Oh, good shot from Brokey. Nerds goes investigating a little bit too much, and now you can see the little FaZe dots on the mini-map start to move. They like that equalizing kill. They like the gaps it's going to create. And lining up to fall into a split. Too dark, too main to hit B, but Sampaius is going to put an end to Kerrigan.
And Snappy. That's an easy kill for him. The MP9 is rapid to kill. And those close quarter moments, they're going to bounce away. 40 seconds, FaZe dismantled.
Is this a save call?
Yeah.
They're backing away from B main. Early save call with 40 seconds, but nice find from Brokey. Now just 3 players. That might open up an option that they feel they can go for. Yeah, it's sketchy. It would be rough.
His teammate's not even with him. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. They're going for it.
They're really trying for this, but they're separated. And so as soon as that bomb goes down, that's the round, and you can't get it back. Twist is stuck in middle. He'll fade away. Brokey's AWP won't be there in the next round. It is Twist with the AK. That is the main player you want to pop off here. You need him to activate with this rifle, and he hasn't been able to capitalize on that first kill, and the bomb plant denied. Good swing out from Madden to deny it from happening. If the bomb goes down, a different story. Maybe with the sheer numbers still alive, FaZe can win in the post plant. They're just hoping that a couple of mistakes come in, and that was too clean. Twist does get a couple, but not enough done there for FaZe to really make anything of it. It's a lack of nades that kind of worries me about FaZe right now. Kerrigan gonna have to try and break through on Snappy, through Dark, Madden, and Snappy. They hold, there's no issues. ENCE win every single one of the fights they needed to, and that's 15. That's map point, and they are looking good to actually better their performance this time around than in Paris. Oh, Rain just walks in at the wrong time. And that nade trickles on in towards him. Kerrigan charges in the MAC-10. The battering ram gets through. Sampaius overwhelmed. And Snappy doing his best, but it's Nertz and Madden that'll come in with the brunt of the heavy lifting. Just one more kill needed onto Rain. And ENCE will have confirmed victory here. The Norwegian runs back into dark, switches to the AK instead of just the pistol. He's smoked off, utility preventing him from getting anything done. And instead of running it in just...
This has just been, both sides, ENCE has been so dominant. This defense, once the rifles came out, this will be their 5th round straight to close out the map. ENCE with a statement victory to start the series, 16-7, powered by a dominant T side. Their Anubis looks strong, and FaZe gonna be down 0-1 in this series. Playoffs on the line. Winner guaranteed a spot inside the arena. And we'll see if ENCE can close it out in 2. We'll be right back.
And the Julies. We've been seeing so many pistols being overtaken by these. And we've seen the Jewel Berettas unleash. Here they come right in towards Dihaz. It's Madden with the first. Rain is gone, and now the Jewel Berettas lay down the law.
Oh, he's still
They've run
alive.
out of ammo. Somehow they've run out of ammo, and he has stayed alive indeed. And Brokey runs right into the mix. So many shots in so many different directions. ENCE don't lose a single player.
Despite such a heavy loss, so nice for ENCE to have here. And we got a B-rush with unarmored Glocks. Here we go, baby. Madden gonna get a stat pad with a quick 3, and Snappy comes in just to steal one away. It's a second round for ENCE.
He would have been dead to rights. Well, they know Diha is locked in the connector, and he goes back for the fight. He wants to win it this time versus Robs, and he'll do exactly that. Now Twist comes towards the top of Khan. Looked like he wanted to avenge his fallen teammate, but they stay on track. They stay focused on the play towards A, but Sampaya snaps up with the scout. Diha arrives in the back of connector, and it's just Brokey left. Sampaya doesn't hit this shot, but Madden certainly will. 3-0 start for ENCE.
That's such a nasty shot from Sampaya. Like, all right, where'd this little guy go?
The Spanish sniper.
It's cool seeing him come into this form, this level.
Right and ready for the peak of Cologne again.
Yeah, exactly. That's I feel like that's the last time we saw it was Cologne last year when Movistar made that crazy run.
This is job application for ENCE.
Sure.
All right, they just have to keep taking damage from these early mollies that just keep landing perfectly. And Rain does spot Sampaya, but the sniper's able to get a second to ready himself, and that's enough. That's enough to find devastating impact, and Snappy also follows up. Robs does not win that fight. Every single engagement is going ENCE's way.
Finally, Twist is able to have a rebuttal, but Kerrigan's gone down in the meanwhile.
2 players left, just like that. The round's only just started. There's 1 minute and 22 seconds left, and we've only got 2 FaZe players up.
This is how Anubis felt as well, though, to be fair, ENCE was on the T side on that one, but all the opening engagements went the way of that. So Brokey catches off 1, but that's it. That's all he'll get. Madden's on point, shuts it down quickly, and it's only Twist remaining with a minute. 1v3.
Can the King come back into this? 40 seconds. Still some time. Looks towards short, gets caught by Madden. Will collect a 6th round.
It's a really good round for Madden.
Let FaZe, let them play. See what they can do here.
Look how far back FaZe is still on the map.
That's what I'm saying. They haven't done anything. They haven't pushed forward. It's so passive from ENCE. They're letting FaZe do whatever they want, and it's just individual fights. Look, there's another one. Rain alone.
Yeah, I mean, he might find it. The problem is, I mean, depending on where he chooses to go, he might be actually, now the utility's being spent, it's going to be pretty obvious that the A bomb site is going to be under attack. So Diha Nerds can be confident and just chilling. Madden's on his hustle over. Snappy's going to stick around even. So, yeah, this is so many bodies to break into if you're FaZe. And look at Diha and Nerds, the way that they can combine, fighting the same battle from 2 different angles. It's impossible for FaZe. 8-0.
And what's fading away now. Here they come. Smoke out towards the stairs to Pies, and he smells blood.
Oh
and
my,
it's his own.
Jesus.
Because Range just bloodied up his face, and now Nerds out towards long. His AK is looking absolutely spectacular. 3 kills, and Diha comes in on the rotation. He's now just Robs left alone, and finally, he's getting a touch of the ball, a chance to actually get into this one. And this could be the clutch that ignites Robs back into overpass. Yet to get a kill at the start of this round, and now looking for his 3rd. Madden's come up the stairway. Yet to die, the immortal. Inside of this round. He'll climb over the truck. He'll start to consider that Robs has gone towards long. He'll realize shortly that that's the only place he could have gone, and Madden rounds the corner, and Robs will win it. Finally bringing down Madden, and finally getting some impact in a round.
Yeah, that's a great time to have your first 3 kills. Get FaZe on the board.
And that's the reward. Sampaya goes into the toilets this time with his AWP ready to crack away Twists. And after the first round win for FaZe, they've come into the next round after a timeout, down 2 players immediately.
They just can't find any consistent way to move around the map without losing players. There goes Brokey. Sampaya has no idea. Ooh, he spots it out. Kerrigan shows his shoulder. And almost there through the smoke. He read what was coming next. No one's been touched yet on ENCE.
Yeah, straight back into the pit. It's crazy though, because he used the timeout, and they discussed calling the 4-man boost into the pick. Don't hit it, and that's what happens. A flawless round comes from ENCE. They don't even lose a point of damage on ENCE.
I know, it's so solid. Sampaya has whittled you down as you traverse bathrooms and highway. You got to be stumped right now if you're an in-game leader.
Might absolutely work. Maybe we'll see a turnaround from this point onwards. Oh, Rops goes in. Tech9 gets the chance because Carrigan's flash was so good. Snappy was blind for an eternity. Don't look into the light. Oh, Twist, second kill. Coming in from FaZe. And that's Madden getting caught out inside of the B site. So a much better start to the round here for FaZe. And this was some weaker guns too.
Yeah, what's up with these weaker guns? I think the round they won previously started with mostly deagles as well. Diha. Gonna try and bring this back. He's found Twist. It's not done yet. Oh, that follow-up flashbang from Rain. Absolutely beautiful. 2 flashbangs activate FaZe in this round, and if you're Sunpius and Nerds previously, and even with guns, and it's just Sunpius just banging you out,
yeah,
what are you gonna do? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Sunpius sees the gun barrel, saw him cross, and Carrigan goes down. 7-round lead.
Oh, Nerds is sticking around. And he's about to put Rain in the ground. Nice, easy kill. And he's staying here. And Carrigan's going to go right into him, and Nerds denies any access around the corner. Finally, Brokey takes him out of contention. And now we're looking at just over a minute left, and FaZe down 2 players. It looks like it's going to be another one of those stories of finding some success and then dropping the ball again. But Brokey's going to take that missed shot as a chance, an opportunity to move through and towards this A site and try and gain some space. The Molotov fades away. Could have cleared out D-Hat, but it doesn't. And Madden assists in closing. It's double figures for ENCE in the defensive overpass.
Yeah, it's just so painful. I mean, look when FaZe finally realize when they get close to the bomb, so there's only 2 of them left. It's just like, I mean, even at this point, it's gonna be pretty rough.
It is gonna be rough.
Oh, Nerds can't control it. Kerrigan makes him turn. Nice jump around the spot on the jump, and Rops grabs one through smoke.
But a bit of luck through that, and you know, you'll take it if you're FaZe. A Carrigan classic wide swing jumping around the corner, and some timing going against some Pius here. He goes back into the peak at long. And there's a rifle waiting for him, but he doesn't overextend, and so Rain doesn't get that chance. And Rops has been so successful at hitting towards this B site that everybody else has to come back and head in towards this B site itself. Diha's still around here, still a problem, but not for long, as Brokey and Rain will close in the 3rd round for FaZe.
There we go. That round FaZe got everything they wanted. Opening kill by Kerrigan, a build-up upon it from Rops, and then...
Oh, that could be the unraveling
He
of the
has
round.
to flank. He has to flank.
There's no time to go back. There's no time. They have to go into the B site now for this last round of the half. They have to go real soon. If you're waiting on Rain, there's not a lot of time to do it. And here they go. FaZe heading through short, the bomb in their back. Rain starts that flank and twist. Oh, a lovely double. And this should be that 4th round. And FaZe are 1 kill away from it.
That was so close.
Talk about procrastinating.
Yeah, just barely enough time. And they even have to begin the engagement before Rain's ready. He takes the moment as soon as Twist AK rings out to start running instead of walking. But that just came together with about 8, 9, 10 seconds left on the clock. And that's going to be the half. Sunpius a desperate 1v4, an impossible 1v4. And 11-4 in the favor of ENCE. Another dominant half for them. FaZe once again playing recovery. And ENCE is on the verge of the playoffs here at IEM Dallas. It's going to be too late. You can see FaZe everywhere else on the map. That's a good smoke, but they're coming through it regardless. Perfect flashbang. Kerrigan goes down. He's done great damage. There's already a bit of a flank in. Sunpius is going to spot 2 coming out of blue door. So there's still a battle ahead for ENCE.
Yeah, Twist and Brokey trying to roll out the guillotine, but it's not happening. It's just Madden who's handing out haircuts. And Rops has fallen down. The bomb plant tucked around the corner. What? Brokey goes flying in. That is a ridiculous kill to pick up. And Madden is dropped on down. Brokey.
Okay.
I think he got all the luck he needs in that first kill, and no more for that one.
Streaky underwear now. You got to soak those things.
I don't know. You just go commando, Jason.
God.
Go commando mode.
I want to see that Brokey kill again.
Yeah, I really want to see that.
You kind of get that sense watching the first map, watching the start of this map.
Course,
you were like, oh dear.
You got to know what you're dealing with at this point. I mean, it was an overtime win versus EG at the start of the tournament. For FaZe, that's how things kicked off. And speaking of kick off, it is Twist. He starts this with a bang, right through on Snappy. And I told you, slow cooking is the best way.
Yeah, seems to have worked so far. Boost up for Rops to find an opening kill. Twist with a nice 1 dig. Add another headshot on top. That honey baked ham looking good.
It's looking
great. It's starting to smell up the whole apartment.
The delights of life. And now Senpais and Madden start to walk back into it. They want to try and spoil the meal, but it doesn't look too likely. Brokey's at the barrels, Carrigan's in the site, and there goes the barrels player. He's gonna bent over a barrel.
Took a lot of damage to get that one done, though. Let's see what else is going to come from this. Molotovs are out. Madden doesn't clear left initially. Kerrigan's got one from behind the pillar. Rops is making sure that Madden can't cross, and Kerrigan will finish it off. Nice jiggle with the deagle, and FaZe are at 5.
Just feels and sounds weak. And here's the MP7, loud and proud, and dead immediately.
Yeah, good for the MP7. Weird. ENCE was like on the verge of challenging around that smoke, and then they changed positions to run through another smoke.
Well, here they go, right through just keep coming through the smokes, I guess. Here we go. Senpais, and he's got a double. How has he managed to recover this?
I don't know, it's still winnable though. Diha's here with him. They have got time. They got 1 minute and 20 seconds to work with.
It looked completely done, but I suppose once you've committed to that sort of live and die by the sword mentality, you have to keep committing to it, and Senpais goes in and he actually gets those 2 kills to pull it back.
They need to make sure they just kind of pause and wait and give time for FaZe to kind of be worried about and concerned about the A bomb site and rotate off. Brokey's done just that with the AWP, so Diha's going to start investigating. Oh, he spotted the head right at the end of the day.
Carrigan's shown a little bit too much, and then he peeks. Diha thought he was going to hide behind the barrel the entire time.
Yeah, he was taking a risk. That could have been a round-winning play, but obviously Kerrigan spots it out. 13-6, FaZe starting to come back into this. ENCE is going to be out of money. FaZe winning 2 in a row, and they've got cash flow behind him as well.
Brokey's actually pushed down long, so he might get the chance to open up here on Madden. I don't know if he's ready for Madden to be so crossed over, and he won't be. Madden wins the fight with a rifle.
Yeah, he missed that crucial piece of information.
There's only 35 seconds. This B site is so weak. It's just Carrigan. We see this sometimes where he's just left on an island. He has to try and deliver so much, and he's not going to get anything. Snappy comes in at short. Madden catches off the rotation down through Con, and that's it. That's the round for ENCE.
Yeah, FaZe have to save what weapons they have. Robson Twist will be tracking. Snappy likely to be the first contact. He goes down, but the information is now called out.
Madden's in behind. Robs' turn, and doesn't matter. Madden still hits that headshot.
Talking point as well, but this is sneakily a pretty deep team, ENCE.
They're always a dark horse team, and I think that was something the desk were talking about, was no one really, everyone had them going through to the playoffs, right?
Miss smoke.
I don't know how you missed it that much. That's impressive. But here goes Carrigan. Peeking out, monster caught now, and he's dead to rights, but somehow fights his way out of it. Out of the pit of despair, Carrigan gets a double, and now Senpais runs at him, and finally Carrigan is felled, but he does so much, and 17 seconds left. There's 2 players down here on the B site. D has to try and cut through them. Bomb is now loose, and Rain gets a double 2. Wow, what a round from Carrigan. He shouldn't have got away with that.
Actually, excuse me, not unconfirmed. Rops starts coming back.
Well, here they come again. This time Carrigan doesn't muster enough strength for a single kill. It is Twist, who only finds 1. Brokey's still around here, but he hasn't been able to find the angle to find some impact here, and Rain up at heaven. What a shot right between the eyes on Nerds. Rob steps up too, and finally Brokey gets his chance. It's just Snappy, and a 1v3 ahead of him. Brokey's had a field day, and finally he's got a chance to do something in the round. He isn't dead first.
Post-plant situation. They get picked off before they're even settled after the plant. Nice double opening from Nerds, but Rain was here with quickness. Brokey was here behind the bomb site, and there's no space for ENCE to work with after the plants.
They're running up close to Rain. I don't think he's seen the head of Madden, so he got so deep. He's in behind the dice box already. Brokey makes the rotate up. Oh, he's ready for Madden. He just swings into the fight, confidently takes it. And Twist is here too, and FaZe are coming together. They just absolutely storm into the site before they even get a chance to start planting that bomb. The answers to the question, this smoke keeps failing for a FaZe.
Yeah, whoever's throwing that, need to have a conversation with him.
Another AUG kill for Carrigan. This time doesn't get traded immediately. Rain at the ready, covers off the party. It's his party, and no one's ruining it until Nerds turns up. Tech 9 double on a swivel. Rain and Rops out of there. And so much time, and that's guns available now to both of these ENCE players.
Yeah, that would probably piss him off. I'm not gonna lie. If he get
The timing tucks in the right. Now he smokes it off.
They
He
know his
reads it.
position though. They see the trajectory.
Yeah, but he's just going to stand and fight. If he can get one, that's perfect. Should confirm the round, really. But Nerds, wow, just runs right through it. Dry into the fight. Twist doesn't get a single kill. And now, the smoke goes into the side, and that's going to shield these ENCE players and allow that bomb plant to come in. Karrigan dives down. They haven't heard it. They didn't hear him drop. And Karrigan, quick. Oh, okay. The transfer with the AUG. You don't see that every day. And Karrigan gets it done. And if you go any further, you got to walk into the laser.
Oh man, I have a bad feeling FaZe has just hit this peak. I don't know if ENCE is going to be able to crack into this. Brokey now with another kill. 5 on 3 for FaZe. Exactly what ENCE was doing to them in the first half.
Brokey misses the shot. Good swing out. Diha brings Rops out of the play, but Brokey and Rain, they've just hit that next gear. They've shifted up, and FaZe have arrived to this game in a big way. The slow pounding of Karrigan's AUG has just been impenetrable. And now they're going to start walking back over, and what a shot. Brokey peeks for the AWP and is met with a bullet to the brain. It's the scout of Pius, and now tested is Rain's rifle. Move to the back of truck, gets dinked on the way back forward, but he is still standing, and that's not going to be enough. He will get taken out by Madden's Tech9. Have ENCE found their way through to 15 in the most unlikely of fashions? It looks like it for the time being. Re-smoke out, that's not going to go where I wanted it, but it actually works out in a way because Pius upgrades into the AWP. There's a gap opened up, and he takes 2 on the way out the door.
Why the hell not? What a weird round. What a weird round. Nerds provides an opening through Monster really early on. Madden actually dinks Rain for like 2 HP with a Tech9. I don't even know how you do that. This shot from the scout though, man. Brokey just gets taken down immediately, and then Pius cleans it up as well. The final 2 kills, good reactions with the AWP. And that takes a lot of pressure off ENCE, allowing Madden and Snappy to move up. Madden lost this fight to Rain in the previous round. This time it's a flashbang, not a Molotov, and Nerds is ready and waiting. No escape for Rain. Brokey goes down through the smoke, and surely ENCE, they can feel it now.
What a game from Nerds. What a game from him so far, and that's the impact that's needed to open up this possible final round. Rops is doing everything he can to hold, but he is finally broken through. Pius on the double kill. It's the Nerds Pius combo that in back-to-back rounds finally finds the answer, and FaZe have handed this assignment in too late. They haven't done it in time. Karrigan, 1v4, not going to be able to do this. He goes forward, and it's the first on Diha, but there's just too many players watching this, and Pius will close it. ENCE in a 2-0 fashion, locking the playoffs here in Dallas, and they do it over FaZe. This matchup is becoming quite the one-sided affair between ENCE and FaZe in the head-to-head, and it continues to come up ENCE.
Finalists at IEM Dallas last year, 2nd place finish for ENCE. They find themselves a spot in the playoffs with this win, just a matter of where. We'll find out with one more game for them.